Hello friends, my name is Dr. Rahul Malushte. I'm a homeopath and a holistic healer. I'm also an animal communicator. I use animal communication to treat animals homeopathically. I would like to share a case with you which is very close to my heart. This is a case of a golden retriever. It was a Sunday morning and I received a call from a distressed human for their pet. They said that they have a golden retriever who is very ill and apparently is not able to pass urine and is just been lying down. And they said that would I be able to help them. At that point of time, I told them that I also communicate with animals and would it be okay if I communicate with their golden retriever. And they were more than happy because they wanted to understand what is happening to him. So we did communicate with this golden retriever, and the dog told us that he is very ill and his kidneys have been affected and he's bleeding internally. Now it was a surprise for us because by then no investigations were done, but in the afternoon when we received the report from the lab, the urine had blood in it. So the animal could communicate to us that he was bleeding from inside and that his condition was very serious. So we asked him that in what way can we help him. So he said that he has very little time. I asked him would he like some medicines. He said he is not averse to receiving medicines, but there are some more important things which he needs to do before he passes on. And so we did give him medicines. It did help him. But what he asked us and what the humans could do for him was much more than the medicines. The dog told us that he wanted to go out for a drive in the car, which he usually enjoyed doing. And he wanted to have an ice cream. And at the end he said that I want to lie down with my head in my human's lap. It was very touching when we communicated this to the human, and he said that yes, my dog loves to go out, but he has not got up for so many days. But the moment he did communicate with the animal, this dog who had not got up for the last 2 days got up, walked to the car, sat in the car. They went out for a drive and went to his favorite hill where he got down, moved a bit, got back into the car. They drove back and on the way they picked up an ice cream. He just had one lick of that ice cream and he came home. He also wanted to connect with the son of the family who was not here. So the dog conveyed to us that there is one boy in the family who is not around and he wants to connect with that boy. And sure enough, the humans told us that their son, who was his favorite, is now in the US. And so they connected and called the son. The dog heard the son's voice and was at peace. In the end, the dog put his head on the human's lap, had one sip of water, and slowly over an hour or two, gradually left his body. But before that, he had a very important message for his human, which he conveyed to us. And what was that message? This dog wanted to tell his human that the dog had taken the suffering of the human onto himself. The human, the man in the family, was suffering from hypertension. And this man would never express his feelings, had bottled up all his emotions within, and that is what had affected and caused hypertension. The dog told the human that it is time for him to start expressing. He has taken up this illness on himself and prevented any damage being caused to the human. And that is why he developed kidney failure. It was a means to save his human. But he said, my taking up this illness is going to help my human. I only want him to change his ways and start expressing and sharing his emotions rather than bottling them up. We conveyed this to the human, and he was touched and moved to tears. He said, "Yes, I do that, and I will surely change. I'll take care that the sacrifice which my dog has done will not go in vain." And this is the story of humans and animals and how they live and how they can grow together, how they help each other, how they help each other evolve to be better beings. This story will always remain etched in my life, on my heart, and will always teach me how humans and animals can be best friends. Thank you for letting me share this experience with you.